tax the rich. Let's just think about that for a second. Who is the rich? I was just meeting with some clients of mine today. They're arguably pretty successful, and they go to foreign countries where they volunteer their professional services to help very poor people, very, very poor people. In fact, today they said to me that the poorest among us here in the United States, when you go to another country in the world, they're kings. Our poor people are kings compared to the poorest of people in other countries. So it really depends. I'm really troubled. Who is the rich? My practice is focused on business people. Business people can look rich at times. Yes, business people can bring a lot of money in, but then they pay a lot of money out. Does that make them rich? It really depends on your definition of rich. I can tell you this, having been a business CPA for, well, since 1996, business people get very worried when you talk about taxing the rich. They don't want to invest in their company anymore. They don't want to hire employees. They don't want to buy equipment. They don't want to do anything. They want to cut back and simplify their life. Because when the tax man comes, they don't want to be paying that cut. They would rather reinvest their money in building their business, in buying inventory, in hiring employees, in treating people right. But if you want to tax the rich, that's up to you. There's lots of countries that tax the rich. Maybe one would be a better fit for someone that gets really excited about taxing the rich. That's a little bit about what I have to say about that. But it depends on the definition of who's the rich. The definition of rich has changed over the years. At one point, it was $100,000 or $200,000. That was rich. Now it's $400,000. That's rich. Be very, very, very careful about the taxing the rich, the Robin Hood economics principles, because you might find yourself in that boat someday. And I'm going to assure you right now that you may not want to get out of bed if you feel like you're giving up half your life or more to the government.